Linda, hi there. I was just wondering if you had some time to chat with me really quick.
Oh, well, if it isn't Harriet, of course we can talk. What is it that is on your mind?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that Todd and I have decided on the date for the wedding.
Well, then I suppose that some congratulations are in order then, aren't they?
Thank you very, very much. That really does mean a lot to me. I certainly hope that you and I can get along in the future and be there for Todd when he needs us.
Oh, well, I certainly appreciate the sentiment. But I just have no idea what I could even give to Todd, let alone you.
Any advice you might have would certainly be appreciated.
Well, how about this? The first thing you can do is quit your job.
I'm sorry, what?
You want to make sure that you're there for my son, right? Well, how are you supposed to be there for him if you're at work all day? Think about it. Just who do you think is going to take care of all the housekeeping if you're not at home to do it all of the time?
Oh, I understand now. But Todd and I actually usually just split up the chores and do them together.
Are you kidding me? Do you honestly subject my poor little boy to menial work like that? I mean, you do know that he makes far more money than you do, don't you?
Of course I know that, but I just figure that it's best to save up as much as we can, since you never know what life might throw at you.
Is Todd really okay with all of this?
Well, if he isn't okay with our current setup, he certainly hasn't said anything to me about it at all.
Well, he might not have the guts to say something to you, but I do. It's a woman's job to clean the house and cook for her husband so that he doesn't have anything to worry about when he comes home. I mean, cooking is one of the most important things that you need to learn. You can't have a healthy home if you don't learn how to cook. I certainly hope that you at least know that much.
Well, I have certainly always been interested in improving my skills in the kitchen.
Your kitchen skills aren't the only thing that matter. You'll also need to make sure to keep the house clean. Todd has always been sensitive to things in the air, and you can't have a stuffy house or else he'll never be comfortable. Have you thought about that?
Of course I've thought about that. I know how bothered Todd's lungs can get, and I always do my best to make sure the house is properly ventilated.
Well, I just want you to know that I won't settle for anything less than the perfect housewife for my son. So you had better be prepared to take care of him just how he needs. I guess you could say that I'm just a bit concerned is all.
I promise to do my best to take care of the house.
Well, thank you so much for saying that, dear. That really does make me happy. Of course, I know that what we both want is for Todd to be taken care of. Just make sure that you're thinking of him in everything that you do.
Okay, I understand. I'm so glad that we were able to have this talk. I promise you that I'll try my best.
Yes. I guess that I'll just have to see about that, won't I? But at least you seem to have the energy necessary for this kind of life. Either way, I think this will be quite entertaining.
Well, I just hope that I can put my energy to good use and make you proud.
I don't exactly have the highest hopes for you, but your showing willingness to change is encouraging. Harriet, are you there, dear? I just wanted to thank you so much for stopping by my house yesterday.
The pleasure was all mine, and I just wanted to thank you for all those wonderful snacks. Todd had a couple this morning with his coffee and said that they were really, really good.
Wait a second. Todd ate cookies with his breakfast this morning?
Yeah, he did. Just as a sweet little treat to go along with his coffee. You know how he always likes to take it black.
I see. And you didn't do anything to stop him. You didn't tell him that that wasn't something you should be eating for breakfast.
Well, I mean, it's the weekend, and I figured that he just wanted something sweet was all. It's not that big of a deal, right?
What is the matter with you? I mean, is that what you would call a healthy way to start the day? You know, I thought you were looking just a little tired when you came over yesterday. Don't tell me that it's because you haven't been eating anything healthy.
We're eating fine, I promise. In fact, we went out for a nice healthy brunch a little later.
Oh, but I still feel so nervous about it. Tell me, did you cook last night? Did he like it? Did he eat everything? I just get the feeling like you might be giving him something that he doesn't actually like eating.
Todd always eats whatever I put in front of him, and he always compliments my cooking.
Well, that's just because he's polite. Trust me, I've been married a long, long time. I know these things. Maybe you should just think this through just a bit more.
I guess I'll try to make sure that everything is tasty.
You know, dear, this really was just a thought that I've had for a while, but do you really think that you're cut out for marriage?
I'm sorry?
I just don't think that you and Todd go well together. It seems to me like you're introducing a lot of bad changes to his lifestyle.
I'm really sorry to disagree with you, but I just don't think that that is true. I mean, I feel like the two of us are always having a good time. To be honest, I think there are a lot of things that Todd and I do and share that you might not see. Please don't judge us quite yet.
Why not? If you haven't met my expectations now, then why do you think that you ever would in the future? I just really think it would be in both of your best interest if you called off the wedding.
I really don't know how else to say this, but we're definitely not going to call off the wedding.
Trust me, it's for the best. If you guys insist on going through with it, I would go ahead and get ready for the worst.
But why? I don't really get what is making you say that. What do you think it is that doesn't work between us?
I think I've made myself very clear. Don't question me just because you don't want to have to give back all those wedding presents.
Linda, don't you think that you're being just a bit mean to me right now? I have already told you that Todd and I don't have any plans to cancel our wedding.
Oh dear, perhaps I'm not explaining this well. The last thing I would want is for you to misunderstand me. I'm just giving you a little friendly advice. Isn't this what you wanted from me? I don't think you should be getting so upset over this.
I'm not upset, and while I appreciate the advice, I'm going to choose not to follow it. Although I do understand that you're against Todd and I being married.
No. I'm not against anything or anyone. I just don't think that you are a good fit for each other is all. I think I'm well within my rights to feel that way, don't I?
I suppose so. I'm not going to tell you how you should feel about me or Todd and I together.
Exactly, and all I'm doing is giving a little friendly word of advice for both of your futures. I know that we talked about this a bit yesterday, but do you enjoy your job? Is it fun?
Yes, like I told you yesterday, I do really actually enjoy my job.
I see. And I remember you said that even if you were to have a child, you'd like to return to work as soon as it was feasible, right? I was just thinking about that, and I think that you might not be suited for parenthood if you really feel that way. I mean, the only reason Todd is the way he is because of the love that his father and I were able to give him. But if you aren't able to give that same kind of love to your own child, well, I just don't think that it would be very fair to give someone that kind of life.
Both of my parents worked and found time to spend with me and raise me well.
Oh, no. Dear, there you go again, getting the wrong idea. I wasn't speaking about you or your family at all. I was just talking about society in general, you see. I know that your parents did the best they could given the circumstances and that you turned out about as best you could given the limitations.
I really don't appreciate the way that you're saying that. I think my parents did their best to raise me, and I also think that they did a fine job.
Well, I suppose we can agree to disagree. But then again, only one of us has actually raised any children before. The thing that a child really needs from when they're born until they become an adult is their mother by their side.
I'm just saying that it's possible to give a child everything they need to grow up healthily and work at the same time.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see if the way you feel changes after you actually have a child of your own. Anyways, I just think that you should really talk with Todd about your future together. Then I think you need to ask yourself if you can really give him the support that he needs.
I see. Well, thank you so much for your valuable input. I really appreciate it.
Of course, dear. It really is my pleasure. There is nothing that Glenn and I want more than for you and Todd to be happy. So I'm just so glad that we got to have this chat. And I just really want you to think this through before you two have your wedding. Just think it through for me, okay?
I see. Well, I'm glad we had this talk too. Now I feel like I really understand how you feel about me. Anyways, you should just know that you have nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that no matter what happens, Todd and I are going to get through things together.
Well, you certainly are quite persistent, I will give you that. But I just want to remind you that I am Todd's mother, and I do know what is best for him. But very well, if you want to find out the hard way, then be my guest.
I promise that I will work hard to make sure that nothing goes the way you said.
Hello there, Harriet. How are you doing on this lovely, lovely day? I'm sure that you must be thrilled to have this kind of weather on your wedding day.
Good morning, Linda. Yes, the weather really did come out for Todd and I today, didn't it?
I would certainly say so. Now tell me, are you at the venue getting things ready for the big moment right now?
I'm actually in the middle of having my hair and makeup done as we speak.
I see. Well, it looks to me as if you are in for just a wonderful wedding today, then, aren't you? I bet that everyone you invited is really looking forward to it, too.
I would certainly hope so. I've gotten several lovely messages from friends, family, and loved ones, all congratulating us on this big step that we're taking.
Oh my, well, isn't that just absolutely lovely for you? Although I was just wondering how you felt about the fact that neither Glenn or I are going to be there today. I certainly hope that our absence doesn't shock any of the guests or cause any nasty rumors to go flying around.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
Do you really need me to type out the same thing again? Glenn and I are not going to be attending your wedding today. Not only that, I'm just going to see to it that the two of you get a divorce anyways, so I don't really see the point in going. And I'm sure that everyone else who's showing up will get the picture when they show up and see that we're not there.
Oh, I see. No, I understand. I was just confused as to what you meant. After all, Glenn is already here and doesn't look like he's going to be leaving anytime soon.
Wait, Glenn is there right now.
That's right. Although he told me that you wouldn't be able to make it today on account of the bout of explosive diarrhea that you're dealing with. So sorry to hear about that. I certainly hope that you get well soon, though.
Hold on just a second. Are you telling me that you don't really care if I show up to your wedding?
Well, of course it would normally bother me, but since Glenn is here to stand in for both of you, I think we'll be fine. Thank you so much for letting me know that you won't be here in advance, though. We can put away the seat that we'd reserved for you, so it really is no problem.
What are you talking about? I mean, what about the photos? I won't be at any of them.
Well, again, Glenn explained why you won't be able to make it. And while we would love to have you here, it sounds like you'd be spending most of the time in the bathroom anyways.
Harriet, are you there?
Oh, Linda. Well, certainly. What is it that you want to talk about?
Are you still at work? Can you talk?
I can talk right now. What's on your mind?
Well, the truth is that I just really want to apologize for a lot of things. I said a lot of mean things to you, and I just want you to know that I was in a bad place when I said them and that I am very sorry.
So you didn't actually mean any of what you said?
That's right. And I know that Glenn and Todd were both so upset that I wasn't able to attend your wedding. I just wanted to let you know that I realize how wrong I've been acting.
I see. Well, it is nice to hear you say that.
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? I promise to try and be the best mother-in-law I can be.
Well, it is a very nice offer, but I'm gonna have to turn it down. I mean, I know that the only reason you're apologizing is because Glenn is sick of you, and Todd said he'd stop talking to you, right?
No! Oh, no, dear. There you go again, getting me all wrong. I really just do want to try and be your friend, I swear.
Oh, really? Because it certainly didn't feel that way when you were saying all these terrible, cruel things to me earlier. I mean, you even canceled coming to the wedding at the last minute.
I know I did, but I just apologized for it, remember? So we're okay, right?
Do you really think that all of your problems are gonna go away just because you said sorry? Glenn already explained to me that you were never planning on showing up. I know that you tried to convince him not to go either, so that you could try and sabotage my wedding and make people talk and spread rumors.
But I really am so sorry about that.
Be that as it may, I'm afraid I'm not ready to forgive you and let everything go just like that.
Please don't be like this. I mean, if you don't forgive me for what I did, then I might not ever see my son again. And Glenn might not ever want to say another word to me. Please, you have to help me out here.
I am very sorry to hear about all of that, but the fact is that that isn't any of my business. The only reason all of this is happening to you right now is because of the way that you acted.
I know that. I know that I shouldn't have done what I did. But I just thought that you might be able to let things go. I thought you wanted us to be friends.
I did once, but it is way too late for me to be able to trust you now.
Harriet, please. Isn't there any way that we could just let all of this be water under the bridge? I mean, Todd is my only child, and you're going to take him from me. Can't you understand how I feel?
You know, I never told you this before, but Todd and Glenn both warned me about you. I thought that they were being overly dramatic, but you proved them right.
But I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking about the big picture at all.
Be that as it may, that doesn't mean that I have to give it to you. You told me that you didn't think Todd and I belonged together. You told me that you didn't even think I was cut out for motherhood. I did my best to take what you were saying in stride, but it was too much. I mean, you literally tried to sabotage our wedding by not showing up.
Harriet, please. I know what I did, and I am so sorry for all of it. I swear to you. Please, I know that you and Todd are a great match for each other. I see that now, and I promise to never tell you to break up again.
Well, that is nice of you to say now, but I wasn't planning on breaking up with Todd no matter what you said, positive or negative. I know that I care enough to be a good wife and mother, and I don't need your approval to know that anymore. I know that I am enough.
Please, you have to forgive me. I am begging you right now. I promise to never again talk badly about you for as long as I live.
You can say or do whatever you want, Linda. It won't change anything. You told me that you were worried things were going to blow up in my face. Well, how does it feel to have that happen to you now? I just want you to know that I don't regret a single thing. After that, Linda's furious husband continued to give her the cold shoulder. Linda continued to beg for forgiveness, but I never budged. Eventually, she finally settled down and stopped asking. Now I hear that she hardly ever leaves her house unless she has to. I have no idea if she really realizes just how badly she was acting, but either way, I don't want anything more to do with her as long as I live. I would rather focus on being happily married and being the best wife I can, while also being true to myself. Of course, I am sad that I could never get along with my mother-in-law, but Todd and I get so much support from so many other sources. I know that I have what it takes to make everyone cheering us on proud. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.